As I mentioned earlier within this video series, only you can determine those traits you feel as though are most important to emphasize while working to put your best foot forward during the interview process. Within this video, I list and identify my top 10 that are universally held as desirable within schools. Think of them as sort of a menu from which to select as you refine your strategy for an upcoming interview process. The first is a passion for teaching. Now, I'm not listing these in order of importance, but I will tell you that this, for me, is number one priority. If members of the team don't see you as someone who's excited to do this work every day and grow as an educator, you don't stand a chance at being successful. Over the course of a long school year, it's this passion for the work that results in strong, consistent outcomes for students. The next is being a reflective practitioner. They know that you're someone coming into the profession as a new teacher. What they don't know is whether or not you're someone who will learn from experiences and refine your craft with each passing month, or instead stubbornly stick to what's familiar and comfortable, regardless of how it impacts teaching and learning. Next is collegiality. Nobody wants to invite a skunk to the garden party. I'm sure you'd like to think your hire will be entirely based upon what you know about the craft of teaching. The reality is that those making the decision are all human beings, and they need to see you as someone who's going to bring good vibes and positive energy only into the workplace with you as a colleague. Then there's collaboration. It's an old expression but remains true to this day. Many hands make lighter work. Teachers function at their highest level when putting their heads together and collaborating as they talk through plans for upcoming instruction, as well as problem solving around any ongoing issues with particular students. They need to know that even when the time is not formally set aside, you're someone who's going to make the time. Competence. Even though you're lobbying to be the rookie in the crowd, you still want to be viewed as someone who's coming in with rich field experience and training upon which to build and grow. Look for opportunities to let this permeate all aspects of the process. Then there's work ethic. Teaching is hard enough when carrying your own workload. The last thing anyone else wants is to shoulder the burden for someone who's not doing their fair share. So show them that you're the type of person who puts in whatever time is necessary to go above and beyond what is required to get it right, no matter what it happens to be at that particular moment. Student-centered. For schools to function at their highest levels, staff need to keep what's best for students in the forefront of all decisions they make. This is an important lens to show them that you have. Then there's humor. Who doesn't like to laugh? It's a long school year and it's an absolute must to enjoy one another. Let them see that you have a good sense of humor when the opportunity presents itself. Communication. At the heart of strong results with students is clarity. If your message is at all unclear or muddled throughout your interview process, how can the team expect it to be any clearer when you work with students? Confidence. Of course, it never hurts to have experience with some of the curricular tools or programs already embedded at the school in which you interview. However, I can tell you that after many, many years of watching this play out, you can give me the candidate who projects confidence and conviction during an interview over someone who has used those specific tools but just doesn't seem as sure of themselves. I'll take the person over the program any day of the week. We can teach you how to effectively use whatever tools we have. What we can't teach you is how to believe what you say and inspire others to get excited about what it is they learn from you. So there you have it. Putting any or all of these qualities on full display will always help you stand out from other candidates who are competing with you for a teaching position. But while doing so, remember the following 2 points. The first is that I want to be clear about this advice. I'm not at all telling you to go into an interview and begin listing these qualities one after another as traits you possess. Rather, these should come through as evident in what you say and do, not only during the interview itself, but throughout the entire process. Secondly, you've heard me talk repeatedly throughout this video series about the need to be authentic and genuine. Whatever you choose to say or do throughout the process, Be sure you mean it and that you will bring that quality with you to work each and every day. None of this is about faking people out or becoming a professional interviewer. The goal here is for you to feel prepared to confidently put your best foot forward as you go get the job that you've earned.
To learn more about how to put your best foot forward in interviews, go to bestfootforwardforteachers.com.